Stephanie. You have made your way to my channel, Saving with Stephanie J. Well, it is Sunday, so that is the December 5th. So that is the 5th day of Vlogmas. So far I'm doing pretty good. But today I've got to go to a church, and then after that I'm going to take a choo-choo ride on the railroad. Won't that be fun? Yes, it will. All right, but I have got some nanas that are going bad, and so I'm going to make with you Starbucks Copycat banana bread. And it will be moist and it will be good, and I'm going to show you the Copycat recipe. Are you ready? So come with me in my pajamas. Look, they're Halloween pajamas. Something is messed up with me having Halloween pajamas on, but I needed something short sleeved and something short because it is 60-something degrees here in North Georgia. Are you ready? I know you are. Come on, let's go downstairs and do some cooking. But first, I want to pull my hair back because I don't want hair in the food. That's always something I do. Take a roller and go over my clothes to make sure no hairs. Alrighty? Alright, here we go. Come on. Alright, here we go. Banana bread time, because I've got some really ugly bananas. Alright, first off, we're going to turn our oven on to preheat onto 325. So I got that going back there. And I've got my loaf pan. This is a bigger loaf pan. And I have already got it sprayed with cooking oil. And I have got a piece of parchment paper. And you just cut the parchment paper so you can put it in there and you can like lift it out. And it makes it a little bit easier. But you still spray this side of your parchment paper. Spray everything. Everything needs sprayed. And the little wrinkles will come out of that when we put the bananas in. Alright. Simple, simple. Here we go. First off, I need 2 cups of flour. Now, I am using self-rising flour. I'll give you the directions on both if you want at the end. All right, first off, we're going to get our plain flour. First off, we're going to use 2 cups. Let me get a knife. Okay, here we go. You're going to get a, I thought that this was self-rising flour, but it is plain. So we'll have to do the old way of doing things. I'm going to get 2 cups of flour. Wrong hand here. One. 2. Okay, move this out of the way. I like these little things to put my stuff in. I'm going to get a teaspoon baking soda. Okay. Try to get this little lid off here. I put everything in lit that. Look at my cute Santa Claus measuring things. I've got an affinity with collecting measuring spoons. Just cute. Let's hope I don't drop them. Alrighty, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, here we go, baking soda. Let's make sure he's measured off very nicely. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Poked a little penguin in there. Well, that ain't gonna work. Watch this. Never do it over the bowl, because if you spill some, you can't take it back. There we go. There's the salt. I'm going to put 1 egg, and you use another bowl.
for the wet ingredients, 1 egg. We'll kind of clean some of this up as I go. Baking powder gets everywhere, or baking soda gets everywhere. It's so fine. Alrighty, 1 egg, 1 1/8 cup regular sugar. Let's go and pray that we got that. 1. Uh-oh. 1 and tell you what, we'll just finish that off. That's talk about being precise, and look what I just done. But that is really close. Okay, you can put in the dry ingredients in one and the wet in another one. Okay, we've done the sugar. Now we need 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. We'll just use the sugar thing. 1/2 cup. Ooh. Okay. 3 tablespoons of buttermilk. Whoop. Here we go, Santa. Ooh, I hate buttermilk. 1, 2, ugh. 3. Ugh, I hate buttermilk. Oh my goodness, I hate buttermilk. But you can't taste it, I promise. Ugh. I'll make a mess here. Alrighty, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Uh-oh. Vanilla says, there we go. Whew, I thought I wasn't going to be able to open it. 1/2 teaspoon of that. Here's the reindeer. And I like just a hair bit more vanilla. We're not telling nobody. Because this is for Miss Stephanie to eat. And then I got 3 ugly bananas. And when I say ugly bananas, I'm talking ugly bananas. And you're just going to peel these ugly little things. Look at that. Now these are the best bananas for banana bread. Now some people like to eat them when they're like this. Look. Make a pile of nastiness over here. That is absolutely the best bananas for banana bread. I'm just taking them out real easy so I don't get no stringies. Now see how easy that's going to be to mash up? Ooh. If you have a kid, I bet they'd love this. Ugh. 3. All right. Now, it ain't gonna take much. Take Mr. Fork and just start mashing good. Here in just a minute when I get this done, I will show you. You know what? I got a better idea. Let's use this. Kind of a potato masher. Just makes it quicker. Because them bananas are so slippery with everything else in there that it's hard to get on top of them and mash them. Ugh. Now this is the Starbucks Copycat recipe. So watch this. We're gonna try not to make a bigger mess than I'm already making. Ugh. Big mess. Big mess. Alrighty. Now you take the wet ingredients and put them in the dry ingredients. See kind of how that looks? Okay, I just want to do like that and let you see kind of how it looks. Mix it all up. And you're going to want to mix all of this up too. You could get a whisk. I just want to make sure no flour is caked up in there. No flour. baking soda, the salt, sugar, flour. You don't want a lump of anything. You could sift this if you wanted to. I think we're good. All right, mix banana stuff into dry stuff. And be sure you get all that good stuff out. Now some recipes will have cinnamon and nutmeg in their banana bread. Not I. I'm not much of a nutmeg cinnamon girl. Just kind of don't do a whole lot of mixing. You don't want the gluten to develop in there. You want it to still be tender. That's what the buttermilk helps with, but still, you got to give it a helping hand. And I'm just kind of mixing the back of it with the back of my spatula. Just give it a, make sure everything's off the side. You could put this in your okay, well, I think I will get a just to be on the safe side here. Because nothing would be worse than getting a big old hunk of baking soda or salt or black. Okay, this might not be the, okay, this is more of a decorative thing. All right, we're gonna do it anyway because I've already got it dirty. There, I think I'm happy with that. What a mess, Stephanie. That's one thing about cooking. I try not to. I tell myself I'm not going to. That I'm not going to dirty every pot and pan in the house, you know, to boil an egg. But then you know what I do? I do it anyway. For Stephanie. Good, 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 good. I know it's got an egg in it. I'm not going to die of salmonella. 52. If I hadn't had salmonella poisoning before now, I certainly ain't going to now. Just easy. Kerplop this in. Trying to remember if this is all going to fit. Yeah, it's all going to fit. From one season to the next, I kind of forget if it makes 2 loaves or 1 loaf. One big one, one medium one. Okay, let's get all the rest right there. Waste not, want not. As my mom and dad used to say. Or I say used to say, they still say it. Get all that good stuff right there. And watch this, I'll use this knife to get all the good stuff. There we go. Kind of took that overboard just a little bit. Put this in your oven at 325. We're going there for about 50 to 70 minutes. Alrighty, now we are going to put a knife into the pan, and it comes out nice and clean, so we know we're done. I cooked it about 60 minutes. It's kind of dependent on your oven and depending on other stuff. So let's get a pan and turn this out and do some praying. It's Sunday, so we can pray. Hang on. I am going to put it right here on this. Probably should let it sit out just a minute or two, but church is coming and I ain't got time. It's nice and clean right there. It's pulled away from the edge of the pan. This right here, since it's parchment paper, it's not hot. Now your pan is hot and your bread is hot, but this right here is not hot. If you think that your banana nut bread or your banana bread is getting too dark, you can always take a piece of aluminum foil and drape across it. I don't like dark bread, so that's what I done. If you hear weird noises, that's Lola over there eating her breakfast. Okay, who's gonna do some praying? Whoops. Let's go. Woo. See how easy that was? See? And look at this. Isn't that easy? Throw all the crumbs in there. There we go. And you can just gently, look at that. Take that off. Let's see how hot this is. It's still pretty hot. But, what's this? This is cool because this is what we just got out. Okay. Give them a little bit of a roll that way. Kind of like making a bed when you're nursing. That's how you make a bed with a patient in it. Roll them back plop that way. Scoot it that way. A little bit of a roll. And look at that. Oh. Now that, my friends, is some banana nut bread. So, if you want, you can go ahead and cut you off a tiny slice. And I'll show you the inside. Trying to make it a pretty slice. That's why I'm cutting real nice and slow. Whoop. And I want to be careful on my new, look at that. Look at that. Now watch this. Now, you watch what I'm going to do. Get me a little plate. Okay, scoot him over. Look at that. A little bit. Oh, not a little bit more than a little bit of butter. Watch this. And I will tell you what I think of it. All I need now is a cup of coffee. You could definitely tell that those bananas were very nice and ripe. That is so good. Alrighty, we will talk to you later. I'm getting me a glass of milk. Bye.